glimpse of it. So, in all our major slokas we will find this. In all our text also we will find this. Sakshi Bhudam. So he says, really to stand apart from the mind and watch its activities is a blissful exercise. The moment the dissociation becomes complete, that is to say, one's identification with the watcher or the witness become perfect, that very moment the mind dissolves and you attain samadhi, meaning absolute peace and bliss. Once again we will read, very, very important. Not for just hearing. All devotees and aspirants should keep this in our mind. Even while we chant the Ram Nam, if we try to cultivate this habit of witnessing our own chanting, really to stand apart from the mind and watch its activities is a blissful exercise. The moment the dissociation becomes complete, that is to say, one's identification with the watcher or the witness becomes perfect, that very moment the mind dissolves and you attain samadhi. What is samadhi? Absolute peace and bliss. We get one more clarity now. What is samadhi? Samadhi is a big word, Couple of days back we saw from complexity to simplicity. The moment we open the switchboard, we find so many wires crisscrossing, we don't know which is the one which can give us light, which can give us fan, which can give us this and that. But the moment the switchboard is covered with simple switches, all that we have to do is to touch this. So from complexity to simplicity. So here he says, the word samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi, savikalpa samadhi, all big words we are unable to understand. It requires a lot of academic training. He says in simple, peace and bliss. A state where we feel fullness. Prabhupada says that through consciously taking to mental chanting, thoughts drop off by themselves, paving the way for the mind to become still. This facilitates the welling up of the witness consciousness. He says, be a witness to all movements. Detach yourself from them and become the observer of them. Even now. It need not be practiced later. Now. The hearing can be witnessed. The seeing can be witnessed. Then you will realize that you are the eternal witness and the body is not yourself. Identification with the body will go. Witness consciousness will be attained. Mostly you can practice it when you are in meditation. It is difficult when you are active and moving about. It is difficult to maintain that. Not that it is impossible, it is difficult, especially in the initial stages, to maintain that consciousness. Many rules have to be observed for the control of the mind. Observance of silence is one of them. who is observing silence? Let us try to find out. Sit silent, detach yourself from the mind, watch its activities. The watcher is the real you, the self-immortal. You have to repeat, chant or sing the name, no doubt, for a certain period. After that, repetition must cease. Mind must become perfectly still. In that stillness, duality is transcended. Repeated and the repeated, devotee and God become one. Somehow he did not make us to assimilate these words, though we were all enjoying Ram Nam, no doubt about it. Even today we enjoy Ram Nam. But while chanting, so many dimensions he has given. One dimension is that we should remember we are chanting the name of one who is seated within, who is making me to chant. Another dimension is the chanting is to be witnessed. Third dimension is standing should ultimately end in stillness. Because our ultimate aim is not chanting. Chanting is for remembrance. Initially, Papa will not say this. Because unless and until we get habituated to that process, we will not be able to remember him. That is why when somebody asked, I don't get concentration while chanting. Papa said, concentration, no concentration. Chant. Later on, somebody asked, I have been chanting but I am not getting concentrated again. He said, mechanical chanting will not help. Lip level chanting will not help. Ritualistic chanting will not help. Like that, stage by stage. So we should know where we are now. That is why he paints now the ultimate, what is to be attained. Utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. That means the chanting is being witnessed. And another advantage is, suppose we try, at least during the time of chanting, we try to witness. Now we are sharing these thoughts vocally. Though it is difficult, if an attempt is made even to witness this sharing vocally, and in your case you are hearing now, though it's a bit difficult, effort can be made to witness this hearing. This is how we have to make a beginning, otherwise we will never get started. Then when we look at everything, suddenly we realize we know that we are looking. We know that we are hearing. We know that we are feeling. We know that we are happy. We know that we are angry. Like that. Everywhere the witness consciousness. Every day morning when we chant, Brahmanandam, Brahmanandam Paramasukhatam, Kevalam Jnanamurtim, Dandvaditam Gaganasadasham, Tattvamasyadiraksham, Yekam Nityam Vimalamajalam, Sarvadi Sakshibhudam. Just like a witness consciousness. Bhavaditam Trigunarihitam, Sadgurum Tam. In Kenopanishad also, the teacher asks, the student asks, who is propelling in the seeing process, the hearing process, in the various function of the vital layers. So in reply he says in the third or fourth stanza, that with which the eyes see, which the eyes cannot see, know that I am, that is Brahman. That with which the eyes see, which the eyes cannot see. This is something, we have to keep on reflecting.
Can you explain?
Eh?
You understand? Can you-
That because of which you see now. That principle. The seeing principle, seeing. Which cannot be seen with the eyes. Similarly, ears, all our vital functions. That means he is now here, very much with us, behind our body, mind, intellect, behind our sense organs, and he is the motivating, pulsating, activating, articulating force. We are not aware. It's like the other day we said, self, there are two selves, capital S and small s. Capital self is this witnessing consciousness. Small self is the sense of individuality. The capital S is responsible for now to talk, to hear, to see. But the small self takes credit. It doesn't allow us to look at the superboss activity. If the superboss is not there, capital S, Atman, spirit, nothing moves. Kenopanishad, it is beautifully brought out. Same thing Papa is given in a capsule form. This word is very, very, utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. How the mind was struggling to keep quiet. So many thoughts were welling up. Even after so many years of, say, intense 3 years minimum, 20 to 23. Intense means intense, exclusive. In spite of that, still we find the mind was still bringing out so many thoughts, and then finally it settled down. That is why he was able to declare, really to stand apart from mind and watch its activities is a blissful exercise. The moment the dissociation becomes complete, that is to say, one's identification with the watcher or the witness becomes perfect, that very moment the mind dissolves and you attain samadhi. That means absolute peace and bliss. Be a witness to all movements. Detach yourself from them and become the observer of them. Then you will realize that you are the eternal witness and the body is not yourself. The watcher is the real you, the self immortal. This is the 20th. Now, we will also go through some of the thoughts that came immediately after this. Then we will have a quick recap. We have heard and hopefully understood intellectually
wants to you to explain again the seeing.
That which is the eyes.
Cannot.
We are seeing now something. We are seeing through the organ called eyes. In a dead body also we have seen an eye, but the eye cannot see. Now we let us ask her, what is it that makes me to see? It is difficult because so far we have been taking it as granted. Seeing is alright. We don't bother about what is happening behind the seeing process. There is a power, seeing power. You know that you are seeing. Okay, we can put it in another way. The moment you are seeing, you know that you are seeing. Who is knowing? You know that you are hearing now. Who is knowing? That knowing principle. Awareness absolute. Consciousness absolute. That which is behind the eye. That is why in Upanishad it is said that which makes your eyes to see, but at the same time the eyes cannot see that.
In the same way, Swamiji, one more question in the same way. How can the knower be known?
How can be the knower known?
Be known.
Yeah, that is also another way. There is one more explanation, probably you may be able to understand. It is good that you asked this question. It's a very, very important one that will ultimately enable us to go within. You don't have that book, Great Void.
Great Void book.
No, it's not there. It is not there.
So the PDF publication.
Not right. So there in the we have brought out a small book. I hope many of you might be having it. It's called The Great Void. And in The Great Void, the last article, spirit cannot be grasped or reached or sought or seen. It is the ever-present seer. How could you possibly search for that which is right now aware of these words? How could you possibly search for that which is right now aware of these words? You cannot go out looking for that which is the looker. You cannot go out looking for that which is the looker. Who is looking now? When you are not an object, you are God. So that has been brought out in a beautiful form in the Kenopanishad. They say after meditating, try writing down an account of that session. Do it for 10 or 12 sessions, then read it as though you were reading someone else's biography. While reading, know very well that it is not your account, it is your mind's account. You will discover the mind's propensities. Next time, try to keep the mind from following. So this witnessing, we know there is no what do you call it, easy method to develop this. So Papa has given mental chanting, vocal chanting can help, silent chanting can help, but mental chanting will surely help. Because when we reach this mental chanting stage, a certain amount of concentration has already been developed. Vocal chanting is Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Silent chanting is, mental chanting is, no sound will come, lip and tongue will not move. So after 1 or 2, suppose the mind goes out, open, restart, open, restart, open, restart. And Papa adds one more word, with self-surrender. His own words. It is better to every now and then remember his own words. Papa's words, when we sit silently, we have to be conscious in the first place that the God we seek is in our own heart. Number 2, then mentally repeat His name. Make the mind repeat the name until all its waves cease and it perfectly becomes still. If it does not easily become still, we have to continue the repetition of the name mentally with an attitude of self-surrender. I am unable to do it, please. If you are not there, I will not be able to even practice this. If you in the form of life force is not there, I will not be able to do it. Please, pour your grace on me to mentally chant. That is called, he says, if it does not easily become still, we have to continue the repetition of the name mentally with an attitude of self-surrender. Then he says, we try to develop the witness consciousness. And what is that witness consciousness? It's a state of awareness of the immortal and radiant truth within us. In fact, this awareness itself is God realization. That is how he takes us step by step by step. So this witness consciousness, according to Papa's experience, becomes possible through mental chanting. Because where there is a totally focused effort, we are trying to hear our own chanting. Straight away it may not be possible, so we start with vocal chanting. We can step up to silent chanting? Because the process is from the gross to the subtle and the subtlest. Vocal chanting is the gross form because we can hear. We can hear our own. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. In the next one, it has become subtle. There is no sound. But lip and tongue will move. Some activity is there. But I must hear my own chanting. Even in the first one also I must hear my own chanting. In vocal chanting, I must hear my own chanting. That is the only way by which the outgoing tendencies of the mind is arrested, as it were. And it gets totally focused on the sound. Because the moment you don't hear your own chanting, that means the mind has gone out. So we are now imposing an exercise on ourselves by which the outgoing tendencies of the mind gets arrested, as it were, and the total focused, concentrated effort is there on hearing the chanting. With inner aspiration. If the inner aspiration is to still the mind, our outer activity should be compatible, in line with it. It should get aligned. In what way? That means the me and mine should not be there ultimately. So long as the me and mine is there, the agitation will be there. So we will not be able to concentrate. So finally, it requires purification of the mind is an essential ingredient for or a step towards this stilling the mind. So what matters during our non-chanting time is very relevant. There we know the dominance of me and mind becomes less and less and less. We try to expand our love circle, accommodating as many creation as possible, reconciling with every situation, accepting every situation, compromising every situation. Like that, when we keep on doing it, the internal resistance will be less and less. Slowly it will become calm, quiet, serene. With such a mind, when we try to practice, the mental chanting will become easy. And with such prerequisites, we have been assured that the witness consciousness will slowly emerge. Not that we are doing anything. When we start hearing the mental chanting, slowly we become aware of the chanting. In other words, that is the witness. And previously we thought, because we might get some glimpse for a fraction of a second. Again we may lose and gets diluted. But here Papa qualifies it, that itself is God realization. That stage where there are no other thoughts. Witness consciousness.
Jai Ram Om, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om, Shri Ram Jai Ram. Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri 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 Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram,
Yesterday itself I told you.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om. Only single dose.